welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a soft smoky glam on my beautiful client. I'm going to start by wiping down her face. You want to always make sure you wipe down your face or your client's face to get rid of all excess oils. Now I'm going to go and I'm just going to groom her brows and clean them up. Next, I'm going to go in with my Scandinavia Primer Prep Spray and spray all over her face, giving her moisture. Now I'm going to color match. She was 2 shades of NARS, so I'm going to blend both of those colors together to get the perfect shade. You always want to make sure that you are pressing the foundation into the skin and getting all around the crevices that you don't always see and you may miss. I'm going to start applying her concealer. I'm going to start with the chin, the cupid's bow, go up or down the nose, and do her under eye. And you always want to make sure you draw a line upwards the face, right where the eye closes and on top of the forehead to give the face lift. Now I'm going to start the blending process. Always use your foundation tool to blend out. You want to start with the chin and make sure that the face and neck match perfectly together, also giving your client's skin a seamless blend. You also want to make sure that you allow the concealer to dry and only blend out the edges of the concealer underneath the eye. Now I'm going to go in with my Juvia's Place bronzer in the shade Deep. I love me a good bronzer. I do not know what it is, but I hate contour. I use bronzer on all of my clients, literally. Never use contour. Now I'm going to be contouring the nose. Always make sure that you use a small angled brush to do the nose contour, and always use the beginning of your brows as a really good guide to help you. Now I'm going to use my small setting brush, and I'm just going to blend that concealer into the crease and the under eye. Now I'm going to go in with my second layer of concealer, and this is going to be my brightening shade. I'm going to brighten her under eye up because I really want her to have that structured look. Now I'm going to go in with my small setting brush and just tap that color into the first layer of concealer. Be sure to use a light hand when blending out your concealer as well. Now I'm going to go in and set her under eyes. I'm going to do 2 layers of setting powder, and I'm going to be using translucent powder for her under eye because we want to brighten up her under eye. This is not a subtle glam. This is more of a full glam, so we always want to give our client that snatched bright under eye look. Be sure to apply powder in all the concealer areas. Now I'm going to go in with my Morphe powder and go ahead and set the areas where we applied the cream bronzer. To give her more structure, I'm going to go in and bake right underneath where we apply the bronzer / contour, whatever you decide to use. Then I'm going to go on top of that setting powder, and I'm going to add 2 to 3 layers of blush, and I'm going to use more of a pink and a peachy color. Due to my client having more dry skin, I'm just going to bake around her nose, and I'm not going to go in with more powder underneath the eyes because we don't want the makeup to crack. Now I'm going to sculpt out her brows, and to do this I'm going to apply about 2 layers of concealer and go ahead and buff that color out all over her lid to give it more of a full coverage lid. And always set your client's lid as well. The look I'm going for is a brown smoky reddish glam with a little bit of some shimmer. So I'm going to start by using my angled brush and just going down and starting a winged liner on her. Now that I have marked the spot, I'm going to take my business card and just basically apply a brown layer of eyeshadow, but I'm using the card in order to keep that harsh line because I want her eyes to be very snatched and to give a more cat eye effect. Then I'm going to go in and take a nude and just apply that onto her lid. After that, I'm going to take some more of the brown color and just apply it right on her lid and buff out that color again with the nude. That's going to kind of tone it down and just make it a little bit subtle. Then I'm going to take her bronzer shade and I'm going to apply that on her lash line and then go in with my Milk mascara. Now for her lip combo, I'm actually using contour because I did not have like the perfect brown, but the contour shade was like literally perfect. So I'm going in with my cream contour and I'm just using that as her lip liner. Then I'm going to take a nude gloss. This is Ringleader from the Lip Bar, and I'm going to apply that on her lips. I didn't really like the way it came out, so I went ahead and added like a little bit of like a nude lip color to make it a little lighter. Now I'm going to do her brows. For her brows, I'm using the NYX Brow Pomade in the shade Espresso, and I'm just going around and adding a tail at the end of her brows and just working my way up to the beginning to still give it that ombre effect. You don't want the client's brows to be too dark in the very beginning because that's not cute. This is not 2016. The brows are literally eating on their own. Like if you just take away the whole face, the brows are just it. Now I'm going to take my small setting brush and I'm just going to wipe away all the loose powder that's still left on my client's face. Also, make sure you pat that powder into your client's skin so that way she can get as much longevity as she can. Then I'm going to take my airbrush setting mist and I'm going to saturate her whole entire face because we need that makeup to last a whole 24 hours, okay? Then I'm going to have her hold the fan. I'm going to clean off her jewelry. Be sure to do that and allow that makeup to bake into the skin and allow everything to just come together, y'all. Now look at the final results. Like, what? Period. Thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time.